Hey everybody, welcome back to WordPress for old people, and today we're going to go ahead and talk about plugins. So last time we talked about themes. Themes are the layout of your website, the colors, where stuff is put. That's the theme. But today we're going to talk about these plugins, and those are little pieces of code, like website code that people write, and it could be anyone all over the world. Anyone can write this little piece of code called a plugin, and then it does something in your website. So it can do something like you can get a plugin for, let's see, how about surveys? Like, so people come to your survey and you want to know whether they like dogs or cats. So you can get a plugin that takes surveys, and then the plugin will actually display, do you like dogs or cats, on your website. So we'll take a look at that. Now this is the my account screen, or my product screen actually, with GoDaddy. And you've probably seen this before. We're going to manage into the managed WordPress there. And then you'll see they got the big green button there, WP admin. Click that. Then we go into the dashboard. And it's actually been a little while since I've shot a video and been in here. Looks like I've got some updates to do. So since we're here, let's take a look at that. Looks like I got email marketing sign up forms. I don't think I'm using those though. A Kismet, not using that one, and not using that one. Those are both plugins though, because it says right there plugins and updates. So if I wanted to update them, I could click that button there and I could update both of them. But I don't want to update those just yet, because I don't think I'm going to use them. So those are our updates. Sorry about the sidetrack, but we'll click on the plugins over on the side. And when you click on plugins, you'll see we've got these listed here. We got 4 of them. So these are by default. GoDaddy was putting in these this WP 101 video tutorial, and then this Sidekick thing helps give you walkthroughs. And then if you have GoDaddy email marketing, they give you this one for their email marketing. So I don't need these, so I'm actually going to go ahead and just check all 3 of these, and then we're going to go ahead and do a you just want to do those 3, because these plugins, these 3 plugins here, that one, this one, and this one, I don't need those. So if I put a check in all 3 of them, we can go to the bulk actions and we can delete those plugins. Actually, I'm going to leave that one. And I'm only going to delete those 2. Are you sure you want to delete the selected plugins? I've only got those 2 selected, so yes, those 2 are gone. They didn't delete. Let's try this one up here. Didn't change. And I refresh the screen and they're still there. Okay. Well, if that happens, this is what you do. You click this deactivate button right here, and that deactivates the plugin. That deactivates that one, and then you can delete it and delete that one. So I don't want those. And then this Akismet, this is for spam, and a lot of people use it, but I don't really use it, so I'm going to delete that one too. But I'm going to leave this GoDaddy email marketing because we may use that. Since we're using the GoDaddy hosting, they got that thing. I don't know that anybody would really use it, but we'll see. So anyhow, we deleted plugins. Now you know how to delete plugins. Let's see what plugins we can find. Let's say, well, we were talking about a survey. So let's say we want to take a survey, and let's see what comes up for that. Whoop, it says no plugins for survey. No plugins found for survey in the WordPress directory. Okay. Oh, well, we want to add new. That's the button up here. And then once the page loads, you'll see you got a bunch of these plugins right around here that you can download. Akismet, that's the one we just deleted, but it's really popular. And then this Jetpack is really popular too. BB Press is for forums. If you like forums, you may have heard of that one. You can run that. Real popular stuff. And then if you had a plugin that, let's say you bought a plugin, like you can find them on the internet, different places. If you bought a plugin from somewhere, you can upload it, and that's this button right up here, upload. And when you click that one, it'll ask you to choose the file, and then you click that choose file button, and a drop down will come, and you'll be able to select your file. But I don't have a plugin to upload, but let's see what kind of plugins we can search for. Let's try our survey. Survey is easy to use, includes a short code for your website. Well, what's a short code? A short code is a little piece of code, and it's a little bunch of characters, right? And that bunch of characters, you can just copy and paste it different places in your website, so that way your survey or your questionnaire or whatever goes wherever you want it to. And it can go and you can very easily place it different places. So like, let's say you wanted to put the survey in a blog post, you can just copy and paste the short code, this little piece of code, because it's short, and you paste it in there and it works. So there's that one. And when you're picking out these plugins, you'll see they got stars. That's the rating. And then it'll tell you how many reviews. That's what this number is here. Then it tells you how the last time it was updated. So 2 months ago, that's pretty recent. It's untested with our version of WordPress, but since it was updated 2 months ago, that's actually pretty recent. You've got surveys by Feedback Cat. That's another one, but 500 active installs. You know, this one only has 100. This one has 500. 2 years ago, though. That's a long time to be updated. Yeah, so those are some survey stuff you can use, and you can look through these. And let's say if you needed a survey, you can try any of these. You can also search on other terms. So like surveys are also called polls, right? So if you take a poll, let's go back up to our search box here. You just type in poll. You get all of these other options. So we got just one that's called poll CP. So all these different ones. This one's pretty good. 10,000 active installs and 155 reviews at 4 stars. That's pretty good. So yeah, looking through these, we got all different kinds here. YO poll. 20,000 active installs 22 hours ago. That's pretty recent. Huh. All right. Let's try that one. 1,000. It says this 10,000 installs. This has 20,000. Let's try this one. So that's how I pick plugins. There you have it. And then you click that Install Now button. And then you click the Activate button. And that activates it. And now we have a plugin. Right? So let's go check out our website and see where our plugin is. And remember from the first video, we're using this temporary domain name that looks ugly. So we're going to copy and paste that. Copy. That's Control C or Command C for an Apple. Control C for Windows or PC. That's like a Dell or something like that. But if you're using a Mac or an Apple, it's Command C. And then you got it copied. So when you're using a browser, it's going to have something called either a private browsing window. Firefox calls it a private browsing window. And when you click on these three lines over here, you'll get it in the browser. Those three lines over here. When you get that, you can do new incognito window. That's for Chrome. But for Firefox, it's called private browsing, but it's the same thing. And you'll see that the top of a browser up here is a little different. It's like a dark blue. So that dark blue means that you're now in a private browsing window. Okay. So that's it. So this is what the home page of our website looks like right now. And you'll see we put that plugin in, and look at it, already gave us a little link right up there for our YPOL archive. I'm not even sure what that is yet. We'll have to check it out. So that's one plugin. Let's say we wanted another plugin. Let's say you knit blankets and you want to make a shopping cart for your blankets. Let's look for a plugin that's a shopping cart. Let's add. So we went and clicked that Add New button, and then over here we've got the search plugins, and we want a shopping cart. So there's plenty of these to choose from too. I've used a lot of shopping carts. I've tried a lot of different ones. You can try, if you wanted a shopping cart, there's a lot of different ones. This one here, this WP Easy Cart, that's a pretty decent one. It's especially if you have a lot of products. Well, a lot meaning over 20. If you have over 20 products, that's a good one. You have to pay for it, but it works pretty well, and they update it often. I've had good luck with that one. I've also used another one that's really popular. It's called WooCommerce, and WooCommerce is good, but WooCommerce is a lot of times it's for like really big shopping carts or something with a lot of options. So if you're just doing a shopping cart for like just little blankets or something, or let's say you make like pens or I don't know, wine corks or something like that, you can put them up on your website and for sale really simply with just a PayPal cart, one of those will work. WordPress Ultra Simple PayPal shopping cart. Try that one. But if you guys are interested in seeing more on shopping carts, go ahead and let me know in the comments, or send me an email. You can send an email to contact at WordPress for Old People. Contact at WordPress for Old People. If you don't want to leave a comment, or you don't know how to leave a comment in YouTube here, go ahead and send me an email there, and I will go ahead and I will get that. Actually, if you guys have questions about shopping carts, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below, or if you should be able to leave it right there in YouTube, or you can go ahead and send me an email, and you can send it to plugins. Boop. Retry. So if you guys are really interested in shopping carts and you'd like to know more about them, go ahead and leave a comment and let me know that you want to see more on shopping carts, and I can go more into it, because there's a lot of options that you can do. But I'd be happy to show you. And yeah, I'll also take, for those of you, maybe somebody doesn't know how to leave a comment in YouTube. If you don't, you can send me an email to plugins at WordPress for Old People. Plugins at WordPress for Old People. And I'll go ahead and I'll get those emails, and I'll be able to see what people say. If you want plugins or shopping cart or something like that, I'll know it came from the plugin video, and that way I'll be able to help you guys specifically that don't know how to leave comments or whatnot. But I really encourage you to leave comments in the comments section, because other people may have the same questions as you do, and no question is really stupid when you're learning WordPress. So and if you think I go too slow, let me know too. If you think I go too fast, let me know too, so I can change the speed of the videos to suit you guys, because I really want you to be successful. So so that's how you search for plugins. You can search for another one up here. Let's say what is another common plugin you might want to do? Another common one you may want to do is search engine optimization. There you go. So search engine optimization is where Google finds you, and or you make your website attractive to Google, so they can find you easier. People can find you easier. So let's say you're selling your blankets or your wine corks, then you can optimize your website so when people search for blankets or wine corks, your website will come up in Google and Bing and Yahoo and all those other search engines that are out there. So let's take a look for it, and it's called search engine optimization. And there you go. So you get all these different options for search engine optimization. And you can try them out. You can install them. You know how to delete a plugin. I just showed you how to delete it in the beginning. So you can go, more, or you can put some in, try it out. If you don't like the way it works, you can ditch it. You can always delete it, but you'll at least know how to find them. Probably the most popular search engine optimization plugin out there right now is Yoast, Y-O-A-S-T, like roast with a Y, and here it is here. Yoast SEO is really, you'll see it all over the internet. It's really popular. Obviously, you had 1 million views, or 1 million active installs rather. Wow, that's a whole lot of people. So 7 days ago they came out with an update, and they've got all kinds of blog posts about how people can find your website and how to write good posts and write a good website so people can find you. They've got great information in their website for that, so you can look around in that. But that's one that I usually like to install, so we'll go ahead and install that one too. So that it installed there, and you see the button changed over to activate. So we activated that plugin, and that one's a pretty. Some of these get a little bit complicated, and you got to figure out how they work. But it take your time and go through it, and you'll see. So when you get these plugins and you put them in, they go places, right? Or they install things and put buttons in your WordPress and stuff like that, so you can work with them, right? So where do you get your poll at? So our YOP poll, or YOP poll, however they say it, need help, send a free guide. So if you want them to send you a free guide, you can put your email and address in there. I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to be able to stumble through this and get it to work. So and if not, I'll pick a different plugin. So we're going to go here. Well, let's try it. Add new. Add a new poll here. Enter poll title. This is our first one. Let's enter it. It's going to be, which do you like better? Pet. Which pet do you like better? And our let's say pets there, and then our question is going to be, which pet do you like better? So now I'll stop for just a second, and I'll point out something that I did that may help you along. So while you're working and you're typing stuff out, and you realize you may have made a mistake or put something in the wrong box like I just did, instead of deleting all of that and having to type it all over again, you can highlight that and copy it. That's the Control C or the Command C, and paste it. And pasting is Command V or Control V, one of those. That's how you copy and paste. So rather than typing that out, and again, I copied it to hold it and paste it in the question, and I put the pets in there where it belongs, because our category is going to be pets, and our question is going to be, which pet do you like better? And then our answer is going to be cats. And we're going to do add a new answer. We're going to do dogs, and you know what, we're going to add fish, just because everyone likes fish, and because the internet rules cats, there you go, we'll pick cats. Allow other answers. Yes. The label, we'll keep it as other. Whoop. submitted by other. Add the values submitted in other as answers. Yes. Display other answer values. Yes. Why not? Allow multiple answers? Yes. Maximum number of answers we're going to allow is 2. Minimum number is 1. Display answers vertically, horizontally, or tabulated. Tabulated. Two columns. And I don't think I want any custom fields. So we'll do next. And these are page templates. Let's pick one that might be. Let's look at our website. Oh, we got the little green there. The green there. Let's see if we got some different kinds. Do. So I think I like this one. Next. Start date. No end date. Oh, okay. Pick that out. This is how you go through this stuff, and I'm going to skip over this. I don't know if any of that's really. What is an anonymous user? What is a WordPress user? Don't block. I'm just skimming over this stuff. But you would stay and you would kind of do your thing. Haha. All right. So after you make all your selections, it gives you one of these. So you remember how I was talking earlier about the short code? This is a short code. This thing right here. So this is where you got to copy that. You Control C. So I copied that. And we saved it. And we can preview it. Oh. About to start. Well, let me see if I can start that now. We want to start that. Save it. Huh. So that's the plugin. And let's see if we can get it on our home page here. And this says the home page. So we'll go over here to the left in our pages. Oh, it says welcome is the front page. We made that. And now that we got our short code, we got our YOP poll ID. We're going to save that. I'm going to go back over to our private browsing window and refresh it. And there's our poll. But it doesn't look very good. Well, let's go back over here. and take a look at that. Plugins. Oh, nope, nope. I'm sorry. YPOL. Let's see, we want to do pets. And let's do templates. And this one, right? That's the one we wanted. Poll options. That was the tabulated. I think that tabulated is what messed me up. I was back here on the first page. So we want to do those vertical and save it. So just like anything else, you know, once you got the basics of WordPress down, it's just looking for stuff really. Oh. No, we'll turn off our other answers. I think maybe that's messing it up. We're going to try this GoDaddy Flush Cache. So I think that sometimes this GoDaddy Managed WordPress has this stuff called Flushing Cache. Sometimes you got to click that button, that Flush Cache button. Okay. Well, that's that plugin. You can play with those, you know, as you get your own plugins or whatever it is that you're going to do. You can do, but you see how we pasted the short code. That's what I wanted to show you. I wanted to make sure that you understood how to add them, how to delete them. You saw how they were updated as well. Now you know where they're at in your WordPress dashboard. So you are now a plugin pro, WordPress plugin pro. You can look for plugins again through the dashboard just like we did, or anywhere else on the internet. And again, I'll wrap it up there. I know we did the Yoast plugin, but that plugin goes in with when you write blog posts, so I'm going to talk more about that a little bit later when we do blog posts, okay? So if you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave me a comment or use the email address, again, plugins@wordpressforoldpeople.com, and I will go ahead and respond to you and get you what you need. All right, guys. Well, thanks, and girls, and thanks for watching. And if you like and subscribe, please, definitely, you'll get the first pick on all the new videos that'll be coming out on how to make awesome WordPress websites. Chat to you guys soon. Take care.